I remember growing up here, knowing faces and people always saying hello. We lived at Broadview and Gerrard. Every streetcar met at that corner. Every streetcar went somewhere and took you somewhere.
In the front of the stores, there would always be lots of produce. They would pretty much take up the entire sidewalk.
You can just walk down the street and you're connecting. Everything inside is outside.
As an ice cream maker, I wanted to share my love of Asian flavors with others. Vietnamese coffee, Hong Kong milk tea, black sesame salted duck egg ice cream. When I make these ice creams, it just reminds me of family, it reminds me of friends, it reminds me of home.
In 1969, my parents owned a variety store. The old Chinatown, which is where City Hall and the Nathan Phillips Square is currently, it was replaced. Once the city came in and took that away, we just watched it slowly die and have to relocate. Then we saw a little bit more of the Chinese coming to East Chinatown.
Everybody started contributing into building the community. Every weekend, me and my family would go grocery shopping at the supermarket.
Charlie's Meat Store was probably one of the first butcher stores.
They were the guys that used to supply all the restaurants with their meats.
And now it's a cafe named after Charlie's great-granddaughter.
I喺呢個區30年，我哋都係做燒臘喺度。喺呢個區我哋喺度耐啊嘛，即係啲每個客人嚟食咩嘢，基本上嚟我哋都知佢食咩㗎啦。
One day we start to see the city coming in and painting these lines and forcing all the shop owners to push their produce back. You grew up being a bit ashamed of the Chinese culture because everyone would say how dirty it was.
But it was a pretty tight-knit community back then. That's the beauty of East Chinatown. It was a place of gathering. So I moved out and I came back a few years later, and all of a sudden things changed. Probably within the next 10, 15 years, it won't be the same anymore. But everything changes, right?
As I get on in my years, it only gets harder for me, but it won't last forever. So, you wonder when that day comes.
People that are moving in, it has brought in a different class of stores. But I love that people coming in are still appreciative of the old stores.
I'm hoping these changes that occur is a reimagination of an older Chinatown that's in need of a reimagination. A place where people want to come and not just pass through.
我只係社會傳媒啫嘛。咁以前啲味道啲人食嘅絲錦石邊會咁叻啫。梗係依家啲人叻啲啦，係嘛？永遠係後浪取前浪，永遠係新人叻過舊人。以後你話社會點呢？永遠係後生嘅世界係嘛？